1993 Hero Cup. We heard about Sachin a lot.
Oh yeah?
I didn't see him. Everyone talking about this child prodigy
Yeah?
of amazing cricketer. So he came at number 6 again. That match, one day match, just came and he just smashed it. Now they play 20 balls, 40 runs, because he came in the lane.
Yeah.
Last 6, 7, 8 overs, he just smashed it and got out.
That's
and that's it.
Can you show me, sir? I just want for reference.
See, normally it is like this, only the off spinner bowls. I bowl with this like spin.
Sehwag used to be a ballistic player.
Sehwag is unbelievable batsman because he doesn't care about getting out or anything. He just smashes it.
Yeah.
So he was the dangerous player I ever bowled to.
अभी आपका कार प्रोटेक्टेड है.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Bombay Journey, powered by Castrol MAGNATEC. How are you?
Good, very good.
Welcome to Mumbai. How often are you here?
We come often when you're playing. And also sometimes we come. Most of the time, Mumbai is the city is always in India. It's a cosmopolitan thing. So it is. We always come here for cricket. Only main reason I come.
Yeah. Any similarities to Colombo that you see?
No.
Nothing,
nothing, because Mumbai is so big.
Yeah.
And also it's more traffic.
That's true. We have a crazy traffic thing. So like the areas would be in town whenever, hotels would be in South Bombay?
Mainly when we are playing, it's in Taj.
All right.
Mainly. And other hotels also. With IPL playing, it's different hotel, because when Mumbai Indians, we are playing against them.
Yeah.
So we always stay in near the ground. So
correct.
It is closer to the
That's
city.
True.
Yeah.
There is 800 which is coming up. It's a biopic on you. How does that feel?
Oh, it's great, because I didn't think that a biopic will made by me.
Of course.
People will make. So it's coincidentally happened, and it's the project that was 5 years ago. It started in between so many hiccups.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because then the COVID came,
yes,
so they couldn't take. So 2 years they couldn't do anything. So these other things happened, and then finally they have got it, and they're ready to release now.
So it's interesting that you've had such a wide-spanning career, but we speak about the journey. You were born in Kandy. Do you remember Kandy? Because it's a beautiful hill station, right?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful place. I'm born and brought up there.
Correct.
And when I want to play for the country, then play for first class cricket, you have to move, because other places are not enough facilities, and the clubs are not available.
Yeah.
So I moved after, when I was 20, to Colombo.
All right.
I was in the hostel.
Okay.
For age of 6 to 17.
Yes.
So that is in a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Called St. Anthony's. That's because we had 4 boys. So the 2 boys went into St. Anthony's and we in the hostel, and other 2 boys went to Trinity College. So they went in from home.
Super.
So they couldn't control us.
It's an interesting dynamic your parents played over there. But
so because whoever went to St. Anthony's in the hostel did sports, others didn't do, because didn't have. They come home, they chill, they don't. But we are with all the guys there, so they do something sports.
Interesting. But tell me this: how are you in studies?
I'm not saying very poor or not. I'm just decent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, decent. We're not. But I didn't do anything in the year 12 exam. I couldn't do because of I toured to England, 1991 with the Sri Lankan team. So I missed the exams. So then after that, I didn't continue.
This is the test match.
Huh?
This is the test match you debuted with, right?
No, not debuted. I went to tour, but I didn't play the match. Because 1992 only I played the test match against Australia and Sri Lanka.
What had happened in 91? Like
91 I went there when with the team. I was about 18 years old, 17, 18. So it didn't, I think it didn't work well because I played some county games. I couldn't get a wicket also. I couldn't
really?
Yeah, I couldn't get a wicket. So I thought that's a time that it's difficult for me. Those days it's an amateur sport, no?
Yeah.
So you play for your country and there is nothing to look forward, but you have to look to. Then I joined after that in Colombo to playing for Tamil Union Club.
Yes.
For the first class, and same way I joined a institute to study business management. So I'm studying in the morning and evening I go practice. So,
but did you want to do like a corporate job at all? Did you think about that?
No, my family is a business family. No,
that's true. Yeah.
So they have, so they wanted me to
make biscuits.
Study business management, and they want me to send it to London, so to study in England.
Okay.
But unfortunately for me, it's turned the other way around. I got debuted and I bowled well and I got into the side.
Yeah.
So my second brother went instead of me.
Oh, super. So he's taking care of the business now?
Yeah, he has a biscuit factory.
Nice.
So, so he's doing well.
Very well, very cool. But you initially were a medium pacer. You were not the spinner that we know you.
Yeah, because when you a young person want to play cricket, then you want to come and bowl fast as you can and take the wicket. No, that's the way it is.
That's all.
So I was changed when I was 13. My coach said, you're not big enough, so try some spinning. So options he gave, and he was a off spinner, and I tried off spin. It was turning first ball onwards. I didn't know what happened. So I was very successful.
Yeah.
So I just continued with that.
That's super. But that also got you into the 98-99 controversy, which is a very big, I think, changing moment of your life, no?
95, I say. Boxing Day cricket.
Oh, that 95. So then I missed. Sorry, my research is.
98 also we had a problem. 95.
So 95 is where it started.
Yeah, we started. So they called me as not bowling properly. It's called a throw, chuck.
They said chucking.
Chucking, and then it went. That controversy went for longer period. Like it is not. It didn't end up in 98, 2004 also. The Dusra that they thought it's suspicious and they reported, and I have to go for testing. So it's.
This is all Australia only, though.
Yeah, because in Australia it happened and it's continued. I think till end of my career, they've always ever suspicious. Sometimes I have to go to test and test it.
Oh yeah?
And yeah. Sometimes they have to suspicious they will take. So I have to test it like that.
But ICC had cleared you, no?
But they can't clear you for life, no. Because whenever the umpire have a question, then we have to go for a biomechanical test and see whether I'm doing the right thing or not. So always test. It didn't come anything negative. So it was a positive. So I didn't have a problem with that. But it is hard for as a cricketer to go through because two things. No, as a cricketer you have to perform.
Yeah.
That is one. If you don't perform, you're out of the team. That one pressure is there.
That's true.
Then you have to prove yourself. Another pressure. So I had to carry two pressure, and also in Sri Lanka, I had to carry the team as well.
Yeah,
so I had three more pressures, not like other cricketers.
No, of course.
So I somehow coped.
Yeah. And how are you protecting your brain? Like how are you keeping your mental health sane that time?
Say because I lived in age of 6 to with the guys who in the hostel. We had a 600
boys.
Yeah, in the hostel.
Oh, wow.
600, and our school is about 3,000, 3,500 because so huge hostel facilities.
Of course.
So in a dormitory, you have about 20 people, 30 people, right? So beds are there, so dormitories. So we live in that, and we have differences, and we have problems. So somehow we adjust there.
Yeah.
So that has taught me to move forward in cricket as well.
So I think we need to move on to a rapid fire segment. That's a thing called Protection Ke Funde segment on our show. So let's start with that. Now then, do you go back to Australia and do you have any things in mind at all?
No, I went and played for Australia also.
Yeah.
Played the Big Bash also. They didn't have a
True, true,
problem.
true.
And also I coached them also. So as a spin coach. They asked me to coach Nathan Lyon and then came to Sri Lanka
Yeah.
and in Dubai as well, in UAE. So I went and coached. I took it because it's fun. So I didn't have
You all
after
protect your mental health now with that. Live with that, sirs. But yeah, so that's crazy. But are you a SUV or a sedan person?
I'm not a
Car person?
no, because not a car person, and also I'm not with any luxury things.
Really?
I'm just I love see in my life two things I loved. In is playing cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket is everything for me. It has given everything to us,
Yes.
and then I love because my parents are business background.
Yeah.
So we have like to manufacture because
Oh, yeah?
that's the interest we have. We do manufacturing a lot. Biscuits to bottles to cans to so many things.
So the mechanics of things you still may like
Yes, I like to watch Discovery Channel
yeah.
and also Mega Factories, and these are the
Sweet.
programs I look at rather than looking at. And the movies wise, I like comedy movies.
Okay.
And if it's a good movie, I will watch.
Nice.
So this is my thing because I don't watch much. I watch cricket little bit glimpse because I see who's playing and who's playing, not playing and everything. But I like to watch movies and these Discovery Channel.
But moving on, you've never been a car person but a bike person?
No, I hate bikes.
Really?
I'm scared.
Why is that?
It's a two-wheeler. So when you have the control,
Yeah.
but sometimes somebody comes at you, you don't have a choice
That's true.
because it is not protection. At least car you have these airbags and everything
true,
and
that's true.
some protection. It's scary to ride a bike, but I can ride a bike. But
Yeah.
thing is not worth it to take the chance. Other than that, I will use if I don't have money. Even buy, I go in a public transport is better.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Which was your first car? What is that? Do you have that memory?
Yeah, when I played for Sri Lanka, then I bought a car. It's a small car. It's not a big car.
Which one, if I may ask?
That time it's a Suzuki.
Yeah.
Isuzu, I think that's Suzuki. The similar that
Okay.
they Isuzu made like a Suzuki. Isuzu.
Oh, Isuzu made hatchbacks at one point?
Yeah, they made cars. Gemini called the car.
Oh, super.
Yeah, small. They made a lot of cars and they stopped after that.
Interesting.
So I used to bought that first time because I didn't have the money to buy much because my father helped me to buy the first car.
Yeah.
So that was enjoyable because you were mainly going in public buses and three-wheelers.
Yeah.
And they say auto here or
Correct.
autos,
That's
and
true.
there's three-wheelers they say in Sri Lanka. So those are so it was having a car is convenient.
Yeah.
So that's only why I bought a car. Then after that, when I was young, I was interested in buy a Jeep.
Yeah.
Like, at the time it was Toyota was this Land Cruiser and everything.
True.
I bought one.
Yeah.
Then end of the day, I sold it also. It was too much for me.
Really?
And go back to a small car.
It's a massive car. That one's a massive
Yeah.
car.
Now also I drive. I was ambassador for this Kia.
Yeah.
So I use all the Kia cars. Like I have these all SUVs only. No
Yeah.
more. I don't like cars anymore.
Really?
I like the SUV because I need a higher position to.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Do you find any similarities in the way we operate in Sri Lanka and India? I think there are many, right?
Regarding the car,
Yeah, I mean, just generally on the road, driving wise.
driving wise, Sri Lanka is little bit more disciplined than India, I would say.
For sure.
And it's similar. We all same. My mindset of the people are same. We are all see.
Yeah.
See, there is no difference between Sri Lanka and India because if you take all the people who come, who live in Sri Lanka, is come from India because in thousands of years ago,
Yes.
Buddhism came from two places. One is now is Nepal, is
Yeah.
Lumbini, and then Buddha Gaya.
That's true.
See, both in Bihar.
That's what.
So the people went and the prince Ashok, I think he went
Yes.
and married there, and that's what the races of summer. So the South Indian kings also went there
Correct.
and
It's been an
captured.
exchange of culture always.
So
for us.
it is the culture is not different, because when you take to Sri Lankan culture is little bit Malayalam culture,
Yeah, yeah.
like in Kerala.
That's true.
So
That's
you
true.
go to Kerala, so way they dress,
Yeah,
everything is Kerala.
that's
So
true.
there is a mix of everything. When you come to language also, there will be Sanskrit, there will be mix of Telugu, mix
Yeah.
of Tamil, mix of everything is there
That's
in
true.
the language, Sinhalese language.
100%. I agree.
So there is no see, people are, because of its island, it's divided from India.
That's it.
It looks like part of India.
That's true.
There's no different as a different country.
But tell me this, when your wrist action is a very big part of your life, how are you protecting that? Like, did you ever think you should insure your arm or your wrist?
No, because I never thought. See, when I played in school cricket, and then I played for national, only when I know how I bowl, I also know. Because those days you have now iPads and this, you can video and see your action, everything.
Yeah.
Those days, not even a phone, no.
So you don't even know what you've done.
I don't know what. I thought, am I bowling the same way of Ruan Kalpage, who played with me? He's a off spinner for. So I was thinking, when I saw first time I saw, it's called in R. Premadasa, it's a day-night tournament happened for the clubs.
Yeah.
Like, it's a Premier League in 50 over game. Then only I saw my action, and it's totally different. So until now, that's what 18 years I was.
Oh, damn.
Till 18, I didn't know what sex was. So that is the way. The cricket is so different now to them. It is so different. People, you should not.
There is no comparison.
No, there is no comparison because there is no pressure.
Yeah.
We don't know what is pressure. We didn't know. Mentally, people say, I'm tired.
Yeah.
We never knew of that there. And we never knew about injuries.
Yeah.
When you come injury, pain, you bandage it and play.
That's it.
There was no physio, right? When I started.
Really?
There was no physio. Right? There is no trainer.
So your coach is only coming and cramping, taking your
There
cramps
is
out.
sometimes there is no coach also. Manager become the coach.
Shit, man. This is a different life altogether. And it's only 15 years ago.
Not 15. It's just 19. I'm talking about
20
when I
years
started
ago.
91. No, 30 years ago.
So 30 years.
91 I started. So then 91 to everything came after 96.
Interesting.
Not because we won the World Cup.
Yeah.
First time ever, thanks to Mr. Dharmeya, that he had made this as a professional, because making TV, they used to pay for the corporation to take the matches.
Oh.
Yeah, for national Rupa News, Sri Lanka matches. The cricket board has to pay
Okay.
them to come and telecast the match.
Okay. Fair
Right?
enough.
Then that tables have turned after Dharmeya made it that in the World Cup, the TV rights came.
Interesting.
So then
Shit,
only
I can't
it
imagine.
is,
So then the wages also and how much you would have made would have also differed massively.
no, because when I played the first test match, my 5-day test fee was 2,000 rupees.
That's
Sri
it?
Lanka, yeah, that's it.
Oh, damn.
So that was there for about 3-4 years, 5 years. After winning the World Cup, only our fees and all went
Yeah.
up. As a Sri Lankan cricketer, you have to amateur, because you have to make sure that you work in a company.
Yeah.
See, even India, I know people who work to Air India those days, and all the company banks.
Yeah.
So banks are employees and they give duty leave.
Hmm.
So you can representing your country or you're playing,
Yeah.
you give that. Otherwise, you have to work till 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock only they will allow you to go to practice in a first class cricket.
Yeah.
So it's so much amateur in Sri Lanka. So since after 95, 97 only it started slowly become professional. Only for who are playing for Sri Lanka. Now become totally professional. The money is flowing everywhere and
Yeah,
people
that's
are...
right.
So whoever wants to play, they played for love of the game and they want to represent the country.
Yeah.
Money was secondary.
That's interesting to hear, because it's a completely different landscape.
We didn't think about, okay, I have to play here.
Yeah.
And my livelihood is here. No, because I have a job.
That's true. That's true.
Yes, and this is, we play for fun and make sure that we play for the country. That's all.
That's
So
it.
it's totally mindset of the cricketer is changed this generation to that generation.
Yeah.
And also the cricket also changed, because those days it's a test cricket is everything. Now it's 2020 cricket is the everything.
Everything, yeah. It's also very entertaining, to watch. It's very popcorn. Like, also the whole family is enjoying it equally. It's just very different days, I think now.
Yeah, because I'm lucky to play in all these eras.
Yeah.
And I played even close to 150 T20s all over the world.
That's true.
So
I think
not huge as other people who have played, but in Test cricket, every
no,
cricket,
sir. You are there is your record. I don't think anybody can come closer. And if you all deny, I should know who do you think is coming closer, because 800 is just the test number. 1347 is the international wickets number.
Yeah. So I think that's what I said, because it is a different era. The Blow Boys are playing now. Because the world also changed, no? Because technology driven, highly busy.
Yeah.
It is not. You will say it's not like. Um, you would say very easy to live here now, because it's like a very tense driven life. It's very fast.
Yeah.
So the game also gone to that fast, because people can watch only 1.5 hours to 2 hours, 3 hours. They have the patience.
Reduced, yeah.
Yeah, they have only time.
That's
So
it.
test match and all 5 days, they don't have the time for them. So that's what I think cricket has. So it has changed according to the situation.
Any tips, and you all should note this down. जो लोग सही आंसर देंगे उनको comments में आंसर बताएंगे हमें, उनको signed pillow मिलेगा. How do the youngsters who are entering, how do any of the bowlers who are watching this keep their head straight and work, because there can be a lot of distractions, like you said. There is also a lot of pressure, like you said.
So the thing is, for the youngsters, I could advise only two, three things. Like, first is, you have to, when you play, you have to love the game. That is more important, because whatever you do in life, you have to love it.
Yeah.
Then only you will do it properly, right?
100%.
And then you have to have the discipline.
Yeah.
That is more important. You can't take anything to granted. So that will hurt you.
That's what.
Yeah. Then next one is, you have to enjoy what you are doing.
Yeah.
So these are the basic things, and dedication and discipline. So these are the 4-5 things.
Five things.
Your 5 things, if you have, definitely it'll come to you. Because if you don't even miss 1 or 2 things here,
Yes.
you won't be there.
100%. Those are the protection ke funded tips, folks. You all have to let us know in the comments below, and that's how you can keep your head straight and get to where you want to get, I think. We spoke about Sachin in the beginning, but there is a bunch of look exchanges of yours that have made it to the reels and YouTube shorts and the really popular clips. 13 wickets of his you took in totality, but what was the camaraderie like on ground, like, or off ground? How was it like? Both.
See, Sachin, first time I saw I can remember in 1993 Hero Cup.
Oh wow.
So we heard about Sachin a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because the news comes, no? Because when you're saying, we haven't seen much, because those days I told when he started 80s and all, the first time I saw a cricket match in live in a TV is 87 World Cup. Right? Lively I saw a first time match is when India came to Sri Lanka in Asgiria Stadium in Kandy.
Interesting.
86. And Kapil Dev was there and everything. So that time only I saw the first time lively go and see a match, because you hardly TVs are available. These
Coverage
are
was not very wide.
No, you don't have a TV, no. Even in hostel, when I stayed, the TV you can see only Friday.
Oh.
Half an hour for our dormitory they'll give.
That's it.
Like they will give only weekends. Everyone see half an hour, that's all.
Oh shit.
So even TV had come to Sri Lanka in 77, 78, 79, but people couldn't afford. Only the rich people could afford to buy a TV, and in that TV there is no programs also. Why? Because one
Who will
channel,
produce it? Yeah.
it's called Rupavani. So it is one channel. So there will be news. They will show something about Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they'll show, right? Something, the programs will go, some programs, one or two, like, at the time, Famous Five, like that.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yeah, that's
Like
it.
those other small programs will
You all
go.
Sri Lankan folks watching this should just tell us in the comments what would be your favorite program to watch, because we as kids also have Chitrahar and all of those things.
Yeah. So it's not option.
That's it. That's all you have to
That's
watch.
all you have. And then video cassettes are available.
Yeah.
Then came sometimes my coach used to come and take, like, he likes all the England, Alan Lamb, David Gower, like, Viv Richards. So they are video club. These are the.
So you directly saw Sachin live at the first go.
No, 87, I didn't
Also, you
see
saw
it.
that in the TV.
TV. I
And
saw
then-
in the TV 1990. No TV. I was playing.
Oh, you were playing.
So before that, I didn't see him. Everyone talking about this child prodigy
Yeah.
of amazing cricketer. So he came at number 6 again. That match, one day match, just came and he just smashed it. Like, now they play 2020, 20 balls, 40 runs, because he came in the lane.
Yeah.
Last 6, 7, 8 overs, he just smashed it and got out.
That's
And that's it. And they won. So then only I thought he was such a good player, because he's 1 year younger to me.
it. Correct.
He started playing for India when he was 16. I only started only 19 or something.
Yeah.
So, see, for me, some things like, sometimes I call in London, I have a foundation called Foundation of Goodness.
Yes.
So, we help thousands of people in Sri Lanka
So nice.
in the thing. So, we want to collect funds for tsunami. So, we played a match in Shenley in England. So, the Indian team was there.
Yeah.
I asked him to just come. So, he came and helped to get some funds.
So nice.
So, these cricketers, every cricketer in India, they do a lot of things but they don't show it.
Yeah.
So, public think they don't do, but they do.
That's true.
Because I know personally, because they don't want to show off.
But your 800th wicket, that is one of my most fondest memories of cricket ever in life, because there is your last ball, one wicket we were left with, and I know you have repeated the story, but could you just take us through that time and day and what is happening on the field that day?
No, because I decided to retire
Yeah.
before the match, and I had to take 8 wickets to take 8 wickets. First innings, I got 5.
Yeah,
Second innings, we put India into follow-on,
that's what.
because one day was rained off. So, because we didn't have time. So, India was, it's already game is gone. So, I
Yeah.
got 3 wickets, 9 wickets. Luckily, Malinga got injured and went on, because otherwise he would have taken the last wicket and I would have ended up in. So, he went off. Then myself and Ranganerath was bowling either end. So, when we bowling, it took us about 14 wickets, 14 overs to get that last wicket, because Ishan and Pradhan Ojha was very stubborn not to give the wicket, and they were sometimes come right. I was good frustrated also. But see, this is the last match. So,
Ojha also will remember this very well, I'm sure.
yeah, so suddenly, it's meant to be, like, it's a fairy tale, like, to get 800. So, got the last wicket of the match and won the match also. It was a good ending, I think.
Yeah, the dive catch also is an iconic moment, right?
Yeah, Mila and me together, Mila has taken most catches for me.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, so we had that combination and slips. So,
Correct. Are you also surprised when you see sometimes how the ball is turning?
No, because
I
always know I can turn the ball a lot.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my ability.
Is there any tip in the way we should? Because in gully cricket, there are many people explaining.
Because you use the wrist, then you can turn. Because not only the fingers, the wrist. So I bowl with the wrist as a off spinner is something nobody does that.
Yeah.
So that's why the spin. Because if you see a leg spinner, always have spin. Because leg spinner the rotates their way, it's more revolution come to the ball.
Can you show me, sir? I just want for reference.
See, See, normally it is like this, only the off spinner bowls. I
Yeah.
bowl with this leg spin.
Ah,
If your leg spin also like this, so the
Yeah.
most spin happens in the revolution.
interesting. Your expressions also a lot of commentators would talk about, and like some media would cover a lot of times. Did you ever think like that? Like what your face is looking like when you're bowling, and how can you change that?
That's the expression because how you concentrate.
Yeah,
So how you focus on the ball, that's more
it.
important. So everyone has to focus.
Yeah,
See, whatever you do, you have to do in correct manner.
yeah, for sure.
Because sake of playing cricket, sake of doing, should not. Because
I mean, it's not for TV; it's for the game.
you have to enjoy.
Yeah,
So what you're doing, you have to be very serious.
that's all.
So when you see the batsman, what is your job is to take him out.
Yeah,
So how are you going to take him out? You have to be very focused.
100%. But do you remember 2011? Instead of UV, Mahi ended up coming out, and we've had the MS Dhoni biopic in which Sushant says, "If it's Murli, I'm going to go." So
Yeah, because that was because MS played 3 years with me
Yeah.
in IPL. So same team.
so he was aware also.
So he practices every day, no? So he knows what to do against me. More chance of opportunity of succeeding.
Yeah,
So UV had a little bit of left-hander and had a little bit
it
of...
also helps, right?
Yeah,
Right hand,
so-
left hand, yes, of course.
So that's why I think he would have taken that decision. And we all knew, so at the time, it's a crucial time.
yeah,
So UV was playing really well in that World Cup.
that's what a lot of people have spoken about his form, and how he was very good and he should have been there.
He was a man of the series. No?
Yeah, exactly.
So he was getting wickets and everything. He's such a good player. So at the time he would have thought about a right-hander going is a better option, and
Yeah.
also he has played me. You know how to handle me.
But do you from on the field look at it and know that this is a great strategic move, and in your head what is going on that time?
No, we don't think like that when
Yeah.
you're playing. When you're thinking how we're going to beat them,
That's it.
That's all, no, because we're not thinking how they make their moves.
Yeah.
So when Dhoni comes, how we can get him out.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all we think about.
What else do you remember from the time of our squad that time? Because Sehwag used to be a ballistic player. He would go all out a lot of times. So like, I know Dravid yesterday, there is a quote which says that Dravid, you knew you'll get Dravid out very easily, right?
Not doubt easily.
Ah,
Because Dravid, I said he might not read sometimes.
yeah.
Because some people read me very well. So not because of he's a great player.
Yeah.
Right? He's one of the greatest batsmen India has produced.
Yes,
So it is not that easy to take him out, but
100%.
more chances I have because if you don't read it.
Yeah.
So that's all I thought. But Sehwag is unbelievable batsman because
Yeah.
he doesn't care about getting out or anything. He just smashes it.
Yeah.
So he was the dangerous player I ever bowled to.
Sir, I think it's not fair if we talk about your journey and not talk about Ranatungaji. So, like, what was that relationship like? When do you remember him coming into your support the first instance?
See, Ranatunga is only when he was played, he's a very good captain.
Yeah.
He stands for it. So the unique of him is he stands for that whatever the problem can, he takes it to himself
Yeah.
and protect your players. So that's what he is
That's so nice of him.
unique about him, and he's a great captain. And he has done a lot to Sri Lanka cricket because winning the World Cup is something special for every Sri Lankan. 1996, that made a lot of cricketers to play interesting cricket.
Lahore also must have been a city that you look at very differently after.
Yeah, because see, only one World Cup we have won,
Yeah.
and we lost about 3 or 4 finalists.
Yes.
So Sri Lanka as a cricket nation, for a small and not enough facilities, we have done the justice those 2-3 decades
100%.
because we have been formidable side. If you take those 2 decades, if you say performance wise, we are second to Australia.
100%. Also, you're building the base of what cricketing will mean to the country at that
Yeah.
point, right? So it was very, very, very essential to have that time. Tell me this guy who's playing you in 800, how often were you liaising with him? Like, what are the tips that you were giving him? Because he has to play such a long journey of yours, right?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I didn't. I only had one chat.
Really?
Yes. All done by the director and them.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
So director, in 2 years he was. Director spoke a lot,
Okay.
and he came and stayed in our house, and then went to all the places and everything. And 2 years, he got the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is purely by the director.
Yes. We'll stop. I think Mumbai traffic
Is-
is a
yeah,
is a
yeah,
is a
yeah.
hassle to navigate.
क्या है कि इतना बड़ा शहर है स्टार्ट स्टॉप प्रोटेक्शन का हम लोग का टेंशन कैस्ट्रॉल मैग्नेटिक ने लिया है
Only thing, cars are going slower.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
no
that's-
dangerous because what happens if they get knocked? They stop and wait till the insurance comes, or just they walk, they go
Yeah.
away.
No, I like Dubai in that regard. You'll take pictures and you just send it in the
in
the
India?
app. In India, you'll have a cop somewhere. They're there over there.
Yeah,
They'll come in. They'll help.
they'll clear it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, the traffic will.
they'll accumulate.
Even-
Mumbai police has a very amicable relationship with us.
Okay.
I really like that about our Mumbai cops.
So Mumbai is one of the safest cities, they
Yeah.
say, because it is for everyone. Because even midnight or whatever, you can walk, nothing will
Correct.
happen.
That's true.
But other cities, Delhi is, they say, a little bit
Yes.
difficult.
Correct.
So why is that?
Some notorious folks.
Okay.
You are in Mumbai, so we have to talk about food in Mumbai. What are your favorites?
See, I am not a very foodie, but I don't mind having any food.
Yeah.
But I like this, what they call this,
Vada pav?
the bread and then the potato.
Yeah, that's vada pav.
Or like,
But like, what are your go-to dishes when you're here? Is there any Indian dish that you really like?
I like naans,
Yeah.
yeah, and also I like this mung dal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a simple man like that. Like you.
Why?
You said dal and naan. It's like a random combination.
See,
Like
we
no
don't,
butter
we don't, we
chicken,
don't, we
mutton
don't, we-
fish.
no, that you can get in Sri Lanka also. But here, it's special is mung dal. Mung
Yeah.
dal, you don't get it in Sri Lanka much,
Correct.
right? And they prepare different way.
Yeah,
Mung
yeah.
dal. So, naan is something very tandoori is better.
That's true.
Because, and also you don't get it much in Sri Lanka.
So like you like a sambar or a chutney person, idli or dosa, like.
I'm a dosa.
Yeah.
I like dosa.
Any specific? No, any dosa is fine.
Any dosa.
Any dosa is fine.
No, I like masala dosa.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you also cooking ever? Are you?
Yeah, I can cook because I was played in county cricket 7-8 years.
Hmm.
Then sometimes you want to home food, I can cook. I can cook dal, chicken,
Nice.
like that. I can basically things I can cook.
Yeah.
Not
Like
a-
your survival, you'll take care of. There is nobody, no tension.
Yeah, so you live alone and you played cricket in Lancashire. I was
Yeah.
playing for 6-7 years. So 2-3 months we stay there. So
Since we're talking about food, we have to talk about Hyderabadi biryani. Are there any favorite places where you eat biryani in Hyderabad?
yeah, definitely Lakshman used to take us
Yeah.
biryani. But I can remember once we were traveling to somewhere with Lakshman at the time, and we in the flight, everyone just saying to Lakshman, "You are the boss, and you can do anything." And he was working for Indian Airlines also,
Yes,
I
yes.
think, right? So at the time we said we're all hungry, so we need in the flight because flight has stopped in 1 hour. The cleaning process happening.
Yeah.
You can get Hyderabadi biryani. He somehow got the Hyderabadi biryani into the world. So such.
That's a next level hacks.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super
Yeah,
cool.
so he is very influential, and I had lots with him and Anil.
Yeah.
See, Anil in Bangalore and with Lakshman in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
He's such a wonderful person and very knowledgeable cricketer,
Yeah.
and he's such a very humble and nice person. And I had a great time with him in Hyderabad.
Interesting.
Not 1 or 2 years, about 5-6 years.
Of course, it's been a
Because
while.
then I think Indian Cricket Board want him to come to NCA and do the job.
Yeah.
So because they needed that to the younger cricketers, because he's a passion about cricket and also he passion about Indian cricket.
Yeah.
So he's like the heart is there.
Correct,
Lakshman,
that's
like
true.
when you say. So he will do anything. So he had in a good job
And
as
he's a very core Hyderabadi also.
and in Sunrisers, and he just left
Yeah.
and sacrificed because he has to move to Bangalore. He has to
Correct.
stay in Bangalore.
That's a
Children
quandary
are
for him.
children are studying. Still, he took that so much of effort to because of the Indian cricket.
We have to talk about your contemporaries that were there that time, like you mentioned Anil Kumble. Were you all competing? Did you have that competitive spirit on at least test grounds? Kumble is amazing.
Kumble is an amazing bowler because nobody can get more than 600 wickets. It's not easy to get.
Yeah.
And see, he hasn't got that credit by Indian. See, when you see why he has gone under shadow of Sachin.
Yeah.
You know, he's the greatest cricketer. So Sachin's name comes in Anil comes because he has achieved also.
Yeah.
And then you have Dhoni, right? Virat. Like there's a lot of players, Ganguly too, so many Lakshman too, so many cricketers are there in India. So Anil is not talking much, even Harbhajan is a great bowler,
But
right?
amazing.
Amazing. So these are the bowlers who are not. See, bowlers always get under little bit talked by not popular as the batsman.
That's true.
So
I think I like that emotion that they started showing the ball now. You know, it was only like every time a batter showed his bat or her bat.
when you take 5 wickets, they show the
now
ball.
they'll show the ball, right? I really like that. Don't you think that's a some change in?
Yeah, because taking 5 wickets is like scoring more than 100 runs.
100%.
Yeah, because you can you have only 10 you have only 10 what do you call 10 wickets. Out of that 5, it's not easy.
Yeah, that's half the team wiped out. That's crazy. I'm always interested in dressing room conversation. Like Jayasurya and Jayawardene, how were they in the dressing room? Any like fun stories from there?
See, I am very talkative in the. I just have fun.
Really?
Because I will have fun because don't have to put pressure into myself.
Correct.
Or take the pressure off the other people.
Yeah.
Talk fun. Sometimes talk
nonsense
and crazy things, and then make people laugh.
Yeah.
That is one you can do. That
Oh, you're the guy who's making everybody laugh?
I also do. Other people also do. So in Sri Lanka, it's very, very common to have fun.
Yeah.
And like this talking and nonsense and everything. So just to divert from the seriousness of whoever the batting or going next will be serious. Others will be talking like that because to keep the pressure off.
That's fair also, right?
Yeah.
How did you like this?
Yeah, very good.
Good? Fun?
Yeah.
Thank
you very much for this.
We really liked it. I learned a lot from you.
Yeah.
We should, if they let us give us 1,000 comments, we'll do this in Colombo also.
Yeah.
I think it will be super fun.
Okay, definitely.
Just a second, sir. अगर आप लोग ध्यान से देखोगे, protection के फंडे में मैंने एक question बोला है. They'll get a signed pillow if they let us know in the comments below. You get your signature.
Fine.
Yes, sir. And for Mr. N.S. Ganesh, my producer's father-in-law. Thank you, sir. This is basically for everybody who's watching. You'll get this pillow if you let us know in the comments below about Protection Ke Fund Day. And go watch 800. So it's going to be in the theatres as well, right?
Yeah, it's in October 6th.
October 6th in theatres. Thank you for being on the Bombay Journey.
Yeah,
this is
thanks.
me, Siddhaarth Aalambayan, signing off. Please like, comment, share to Mashable India. But it cannot be the Bombay Journey with Muthiah Muralidaran unless we go and play a game of a little cricket. Do you mind?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I will bowl and you will bat.
Yeah, definitely.
We do different things today.
It's a change.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Let's
very
go.
much. Thanks.
Come on, guys. हम पहली बार बीच पे आ गए and we are going to play a game of cricket because why not?
I'll bat for a change.
Yes, why not? These guys at Sun and Sand have been kind enough to allocate a lounge for us.
Okay.
So bat lao bat aaj. Murli will bat today. That's
You're going to
amazing.
bowl?
Yeah, why not? I have no idea. We'll play gully cricket bowling.
Oh, right. Okay.
Underarm or overarm, you tell me.
Whatever.
Yes, come.
You
Okay,
feel,
let's try. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely.